So Team STG, we are back with a brand new NBA 2K17. Bruh.
And this is when this poor little monster who was just thirsty for views realized that this was not NBA 2K17 Mike career.
So Team STG, we are back with a brand new NBA 2K17 discussion video, if you will. Instead of just watching my boring face the whole time, this time I'm gonna let you guys enjoy some gameplay as well. So now we got some gameplay in the background, trying to up this quality, not just talk to you, but give you guys a visual to actually watch while listening to the voice. We're trying to hit the 300,000 subscriber mark. We're starting to grow right now in the past couple of days. I'm really working hard, and my goal is not to miss a video in a long time. So let's get this going. Thank you for the support. Like if you enjoyed this video. Let's hit 1,000 likes, and let me know in the comments down below if you subscribe, because I'd love to meet you down there. But without further ado, let's get straight to this. We're going to be talking about the top players to use in NBA 2K17. So I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about some of the top-notch players that I got to play with on NBA 2K17, who I thought who were top-notch, and obviously players who I got to play against or see other people play with, right? Obviously my time was limited. I couldn't play with every single player, but I did get to see a lot of the top players play the game, and I just want to share with you some of the awesome things that I've observed. We're gonna go in depth to some of the main players, and we're just gonna talk, right? So I'm gonna go with the first player that I really think is going to be a top use player in NBA 2K17. And no, it's not LeBron James. No, it's not Stefan Curry. You might think it's those two, but no, it's actually Kyrie Irving. And he was probably the favorite player that I got to play with when I played NBA 2K, more than LeBron, more than Curry, more than Derrick Rose too. I'm being real. Kyrie Irving in this game was absolutely vicious. If you're a Cavs fan or a Kyrie fan, you're gonna love this man. He has something called the ankle breaker amethyst badge. Amethyst badge. I swear, he had Stephen Curry guarding him and multiple people guarding him when I was playing, and I was playing against the Warriors and some various other teams. You know, I wanted to try LeBron. Turns out Kyrie was the guy I was trying. And I swear, when you use that dribble stick and you shake the defender up, I'm telling you, you're gonna break so many ankles. And the cool thing about 2K, sometimes you might not, you know, obviously not all the time you're gonna break their ankles, but literally there might be times where you just like lose them. Like they just kind of like stop. They don't break their ankles, but they get paused, like freeze, like whoa, what the heck just happened? That will happen all the time when you use Kyrie Irving. I thought that was really cool to see. His shot is spot on. Kyrie Irving's shot is very fast. The release is very easy to use. It's not cheese. He only makes shots that are makeable. Right, he makes makeable shots, but the good thing about Kyrie Irving, which they really implement in this game, is just moving three. You set him a screen, he rolls around the screen, and he can easily pull up for that jumper, and I'm telling you, you are going to be seeing that on NBA 2K17. Obviously, we talked about Kyrie, we gotta talk about Stephen Curry. Now, this man can lights out shoot. The cool thing about 2K, what they did was, yes, he can cross people over, he has crazy dribbles, but when he goes in for that layup, his speed decreases, and I think that's going to be the same case with many other players, but we do know that Kyrie is very fast. And I think Kyrie, if he crosses somebody over, you'll notice that his speed after the crossover is faster than than Stephen Curry's, which is very fair game. But don't get me wrong, Kyrie's a beast in this game, but Stephen Curry can still lights out shoot. Stephen Curry, when I played, one of the first shots he made was a little bit well beyond the three-point line. Obviously, you need the dude who I played was obviously a beast. So he literally got perfect, you know, perfectly down with the analog stick. But I'm telling you, that's where the boosts come in. But Stephen Curry could definitely knock down jumpers, and if you get his shot right, it's really fast. He's a really fast shooter, but if you can get that fast enough, his shot is absolutely cash. Various other players that I really like to see was LeBron James. And LeBron James was really impressing me in this game, man. Why? Because LeBron James is a freak in nature. This dude literally drives. You could literally, when you play with this man in this game, you really feel the weight. You feel his force, which I really liked. In 2K16, it was hard to play with LeBron. That's just me being real. I didn't think they made LeBron as strong and as prestigious as he should have been, like he was in 2K15. We're talking about the greatest player in the game. I think LeBron James in this game is much better. His shot actually goes in from the three-point line. His weight is definitely there, and when you drive in this game, you really feel his force and everything about that. So I really did like that. Now, another player that I think is going to be used very well is, we're talking about now, is big man. Right? Why? Let me tell you why. Because I got to play with my boy NC Native, and we basically did a 2-on-2, and we were playing with the Historic Magic, right? And with the Historic Magic, I was repping with my boy Penny Hardaway, and he was repping with Shaq. And I'm telling you, Shaquille O'Neal was destroying it this game. He was absolutely destroying it, which basically means, and obviously he's Shaquille O'Neal, one of the greatest centers of all time. But that, I'm just telling you, the way that they made the big man game this year, it's really going to help a lot of individuals really utilize the big men in this game, which basically means the big men in this game are going to be very, very good. Now, obviously, some big names, obviously Karl Anthony Towns, DeMarcus Cousins. I'm talking about men with, really nice offensive moves. DeMarcus Cousins, Karl Anthony Towns, and Anthony Davis. I think these are your best three big men to actually have fun with. Andre Drummond as well. I think these players are going to be, and DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, but I think some of these players are going to be used very, very well. So Carmelo Anthony. Now Carmelo Anthony is also going to be a player who's going to be used very frequently in this game. I'm actually really excited to play with him and see who those who play with him. His shot was by far the fastest shot in this game when I got to see anybody play. His shot is cash, his shot is fast. I really do like that. I respect it. I think it's faster than Curry in this game. If you want to do with a spot-up jumper, you pick your boy, Melo. Melo definitely has a beautiful shot in this game, and I think it's really going to be used well. Now, I know a lot of people want to know about Russell Westbrook, so I didn't get to play with Russell Westbrook, but I'll just tell you this. Those who got to play with Russell Westbrook, I was hearing them, I was right next to them, and all I heard was, woo! Oh, snap! Oh, he is crazy! Let me replay that. That's all I heard, and that's all I got for you in terms of Russell Westbrook. So passing is also going to be used very, very well in this game. This game, the defense in this game is very important. It's very, very prominent, and is used very well. So I got to play with some point guards, some of which included Derrick Rose, which I honestly think he hustled like crazy, but I'm telling you, the rim protection is nice. When he was open, he was able to slam it down. He was able to slam it down in this game, but his speed is in there, and his layup production is a little bit hard. So I think some players who are really going to excel in this game are passing point guards, and Rondo is one of them. I actually got to play with Rondo. Obviously, I played with the Bulls, and something that I noticed was flashy passes. Rondo was nailing flashy passes, so that's just a heads up. That's another top player to use. But finally, the last thing I want to share with you, and this is probably the last example that I'll give you, it's not just one player, but it's a whole bunch of players. And these are the spot-up shooters. And NBA 2K17 spot-up shooters are probably going to have one of the biggest edges. Why? Just because you have such a huge ability to get up the boost for your shooting, they're really going to make their shots. It's not too hard to make threes with spot-up shooters. And I'm talking about actual spot-up shooters. Doug McDermott, he was splashing. Klay Thompson, he was splashing. Those who spot up shoot will make the shots, and that's something I definitely noticed. So if you know any spot up shooters, or you're excited to play with a spot up shooter, or one of your favorite players is a spot up shooter, that is the player to go with, the spot up shooters. Fadeaways in this game also work well, but I really didn't get to play this game too much to give you guys more players, and I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm giving you guys honest players that I play with or play with against who I've noticed. I think the best player and experience that I got from NBA 2K was from Kyrie Irving, and I think the LeBron James really just gave you that feel like, man, this guy is a Terminator. That's the feeling I got. He was strong, he was heavy, he was very heavy, but he had a whole bunch of force. So anyways, Team STG, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank you so much for your time, and I want you guys to like this video if you guys enjoy, and I hope to see you guys soon. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know if you do so. We're trying to hit that 300,000 subscriber mark, and we're going to work hard until we do so, and after as well. Peace.